Hello, and welcome to this Cambrian College News Bulletin. It's Thursday, April 1st. I'm Melissa Bikowski. A big focus on money this week. Students divert money they were raising for victims of the Haiti earthquake to aid some local families. If you forget to bring your student card to the gym, it's going to cost you. And find out how many people at Cambrian are making six-figure salaries. But first up in the news, Cambrian College's Manager of Financial Aid says students shouldn't expect thousands of dollars in new money from the Ontario Student Assistance Program. The provincial government says it will increase the maximum student loan for OSAP and make the repayment method more flexible for students. Rick FedEx says the changes could mean an extra $700 a year for a single student. FedEx says the changes will address some of the problems students are having with OSAP. But he says he is not sure when the changes will be instituted. Victims of a fire in Coppercliff will be helped by an event being organized by Cambrian advertising students. Hillbilly Haydown is a charity event taking place at the 1500 pub on April 9th. Originally, proceeds from the event were going to be directed to the victims of the Haitian earthquake. But one of the event organizers says the fire story hit close to the heart. Jacqueline Soulier says many students and staff at the college know someone who lost their home. In other news, Cambrian College doles out more six-figure salaries than any other college in Northern Ontario. The figures are included in the Ministry of Finance's annual Public Sector Salary Disclosure Report. Cambrian has 47 staff members on the list. The runner-up is Sudbury's Collège Boreal. It has 42. Sault College is third with 25. Regulations require public sector institutions to release the information. Cambrian's Vice President of Finance says parking rates are going up on May 1st to remain competitive with local markets. Jim Hutton says in an email that a survey of Sudbury's parking rates showed Cambrian's rates are slightly lower than average. The adjusted annual permits will be $270 for the Burgundy lot and $400 for the Gold. Daily rates vary from $5 to $8. Existing permits will remain valid until their expiration date. And another big announcement from the head of finance. Cambrian College is stepping up security. Staff were notified in an email from the Vice President of Finance. Jim Hutton says that Campus Security Services Incorporated has been hired to provide extra patrols. He says the decision was made after a review of several incidents. He pointed to 2 serious assaults and a party at one of the residences that required police attendance. Mr. Hutton declined an interview. And now we turn to sports with our reporter on the beat, David Eckert.
Thanks, Melissa. If you go to the gym, you'd better double check that you have your student card. The Cambrian Fitness Center has started charging people for using the facility if they forget their cards. Stephanie Van Schip works at the fitness center. She says the policy was instituted because of the number of students who are forgetting their cards. The $2 fee has been in place for 2 months. Before, there was a $6 refundable day pass. The fee was lowered to better accommodate student budgets. Back to you, Melissa.
Thanks, Dave. And that's all for this April 1st News Bulletin. On behalf of all of us here in the Broadcast New Media program, have a great long weekend.